All right.
He's just like, all right, fine.
I reckon like most of the characters we've made are virgins, guys. Like,
Probably.
would
Bunch
be
of
sloppy.
fucking losers.
I got that out of the way quickly.
True, actually.
True.
Okay, well, I'm ready to go, so let's do this. Last we left off, the Wayward Wanderers were in the metaphorical belly of the beast, down a fleshy pit in the bottom of the hole. The group rapidly slashed and cut down at a Balhanoth that had grabbed Sidric, and the group thankfully managed to down the creature before it could alert its brethren. The group then silently crept further down the hole, investigating the various side paths, only to find an abundant mass of creatures. They followed the main path downwards and eventually came to an open room at the very bottom. Waiting and stalking in the dark was this vile maternal creature called the Broodmother. It spoke through its gargled mouth of making the group into its children and referred to this place as its womb. After a tense battle, Andros struck down the Broodmother with an eldritch blast through the head and it fell limp into a blubbering mess. Howls and screeches were heard throughout the pit as the direction they came from was filled with a mass of shuffling limbs and flesh. Children all crying out for their mother. The group hurled as many large-scale spells as they could, culling their numbers massively until Andros teleported the group away with the Orb of Returning. The group has returned to Grimscorn Manor, and the black smoke has dissipated from the basement. However, Gwen finds the group very soon after they return and informs them that a nice gentleman has been waiting for them for a long time and that he's very angry with them. Wayward Wanderers, I must remind you, every action has a consequence. That sentence has had no greater meaning than it has in this moment. Though you know not who is waiting for you, there is a whole host of possibilities. You're a group whose fame and infamy has been spread all over this island and maybe even further. Will you stand together? Or will this be the moment that your friendship fractures? So, as the group is leading you through the basement, what would you like to do?
Guys, anyone remembers anything bad that Andros done in the past and maybe people are coming here to take him or something?
Not a clue.
That is the one thing that could fracture us.
Uh,
So we're standing right now
I
in the
didn't-
room.
Anything bad?
I mean, to be fair, we've
I'm
seen
sitting right
gods
now in the-
try and take away Zinni as an example.
Since he has no vote in anything. I see
I'm
no
sitting in the
reason
room
for
with
that.
Gwen.
You are currently in the basement with
basically
Gwen. She's
moving.
just picked you up and she's sort of
Yeah.
guiding you. She tells you he's waiting in the dining room.
Gwen.
Oh, we have a visitor. So, who is it?
This Snipes, man, he's been here for a day and a bit now. He's been waiting for you.
A what, man?
Nice man.
A nice man.
What do they look like?
Oh, you'll see in a second.
What's
There's
his
no
name?
point in me telling you.
No, we don't have to see in a second. Tell us.
She's
Gwen,
walking
you
ahead
don't
and
get
sort
this.
of like guiding the group.
Oh, rude. She's just ignoring. Alright, fine.
Didn't even like warn us, nothing.
No, it's
Since
not
when
like we
is
just
she like
almost
that?
died or anything.
Yeah, let's fucking go, I suppose. Get killed again. Wowee.
Let's go see who this is.
I will-
Getting angry again today.
I'll slowly go to the back, basically, hide behind Baylor. Be like, okay, let's go.
Sid kind of takes notice. Fine, I'll go first.
I'll
Follows
I'll
Gwen.
hide.
Yes.
I will also stand by.
I'll just
Oh.
I'll just hide as I normally do.
It's a awkward walk through the rest of the house. She guides you to the southern stairs up into the small side passage off the Great Hall. You come into the Great Hall and you see signs of there's been some sort of life in here, and that people have been moving some stuff around. Some chairs have been moved. Some things have been clearly sat in. And Gwen leads you all just north to the dining room. As you all enter, the dining room is a room with pretty much one big long table with someone sat at the end of it. Are you all entering the room?
That's what
I
we're
am
doing,
for
aren't
sure.
we?
I'm
mean-
definitely wanting to go in.
Yeah,
Go in.
definitely going in.
Okay.
Yeah, think so.
Gwen immediately, as upon entering the room, walks over to the man. And as you sort of like get in the room and have a look at him, you see before you the most beautiful specimen you've ever seen. A human man, short, tousled blonde hair and clean shaven. His porcelain skin is flawless and positively gleaming. He has the most alluring golden eyes that seem to pierce into your very soul. He looks around average height, around 5'10" probably, with a simple teal robe covering his body except for his right arm, which you can see is rather muscular, though not overly so. Though each of you feel a lingering thought in your head that you want to do nothing but gawk at this man's beauty, he holds a scornful face that gives you pause and makes your heart tremble. Gwen sort of looks around. I'll grab some food and water. These lots seem exhausted. And she walks and heads out towards the kitchen.
Well, I suppose you did notice. I kind of say that towards the group without really sounding too loudly.
Anyone recognizes this man?
Absolutely none of you recognize him.
Sid will break,
Don't know him at all, but I think I'm turning gay.
Hot.
break the awkward.
Yeah, as a joke.
Hi.
No homo, I guess.
Welcome, I suppose, to the meta. It's Gordon. I'm Sid.
He looks
Good
towards
food.
you, and an angelic voice greets your ears. I've been sent to ask you
Oh.
some questions. And he starts to stare at you all. In an
Oh, we're
instant,
fucked.
the man begins to transform. He grows about 10 feet tall, and the colors that you see before you become inverted. His robe takes on the porcelain color that his skin had, and his skin becomes that immaculate teal color. You see his arms are covered in beautiful golden veins, and as he opens his eyes, you feel all the force of the most massive and magnificent sun beaming down upon you, and you each become incapable of looking away from him. A set of wings open up, but inside each feather you see a constellation of stars, each gleaming with their own individual warmth. The visuals of all the room around you blur everything except for him. You stand before Planetar Triumvitus, Archgeneral of War and third spawn to the divine providence of Aaron. Cosmos has been sent into unparalleled chaos. The divine find themselves in a war against a being of equal power. And he looks across at each and every one of you. You feel a massive weight pushing at you from all angles. You! He nods towards Andros, and you feel a sort of pressure slides you forward gently. None of you can help but look away from him, and each of you, as you stare towards this man, feel your eyes start to sizzle and smoke comes out of your tear ducts. You have a wretched stink about you. Tell me, who and what is Linnaeus Grimscorn?
Well, he used to own this place, as far as I know, and we found him in a hole downstairs. I don't really know a whole lot.
Yes, but what is he?
Piece of shit, really is.
I mean, he didn't look too healthy when we last saw him. And he killed Sid, but yeah, other than that, don't really know.
Can we speak, or is
Yes,
it
you can
just
speak
him
up,
that's
sure.
able to speak? I believe he's a lich.
Tramvitus
Someone
turns and
that's-
looks towards you, and his eyes slightly narrow.
Hello. I'm. Well, seeing you here brings me hope that maybe not everything's gonna be gone after all of this. But that man seems to be of a conviction filled with hatred for the gods. And it does seem to his aim to be that he's the strongest, being stronger even than the gods, and I do believe that his aim is to kill them. And that's why he's been locked himself away in the attempt of becoming a lich. We can, if you allow us, we can bring you to the basement where we found him.
Your words cannot be true, yet they are not lies. That being cannot be a
Why?
mortal man. They're standing among pillars of sanctity, fighting with the power of divine wrath. Are you his subordinates? Allies? Thralls?
No. We're just some
Hell no.
idiots that found him.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, he killed Sid. And I point towards Sid.
Alright, I'm still alive. You attempted to kill me, I was close. Also, you only killed me because I tried to save my friends, alright?
Guys, at this point I believe we should be just truthful.
You
Mhm.
can't
Tell
lie to
this
him, I
man
think.
everything we know. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think we
I
can
mean, the
know.
way-
Well,
He looks towards you, Zinni. You have the air of
Do you know the
providence about
bone
you.
even?
What are you doing
That's
in
not the
this
question.
faithless hellscape? You know we're not to come here.
you ask the question.
He's asking Zinni.
Yeah, but she asks first.
I don't care.
You just didn't hear her.
What did Zinni ask?
So, do you know the bone maven?
He looks towards you, and his eyes narrow at you. He sort of is taking in everything about you. And he asks, what are you doing in this faithless hellscape? You know we're not to come here.
I don't really know how to respond to that question. I was born here. This is my home.
You, a child of bones, born among this faithless, feckless place.
This is my home. Don't say that.
You see he's sort of mulling
Zinni
things over in
Fiddlesprout,
his head.
And I was born in Frostbluff. Frostbluff? No. That other place.
Northwind.
Northwind.
Frost Bluff. It's like Thunder
I was
Bluff.
born on the mountain.
He's sort of mulling things over in his head, and he's quite perplexed by your existence here.
Insidious God.
Zinni sort of rolls her eyes at this point. Yeah, I shouldn't be here. The gods don't exist here. Can we move past this part? Where's the bone maven?
Your maven is fighting a battle that she may not return from.
Oh shit.
I've been sent here to find out who and what this enemy is, and you're telling me that he is nothing but a mortal man?
Well,
Well-
a few thousand years old, but yeah.
From
A
what we know,
long-going
yeah.
mortal man, I guess.
So, I don't know much about him. But I do know he's been here for a long time. And then he took my blood. And then he disappeared. And then the bone maven disappeared. That's all we know.
Cleric's blood? He says, sort of confusedly to himself.
Well, Anxie, can we tell him about the cryptic?
That's what I was trying to tell him about.
When did you first come to know of this man?
When we found this place, we've heard that it used to be his. He created it. But he was long gone. He disappeared, and the person living here after him, the one that was living here when we came, they were mad with sort of the idea of becoming whatever this lich is, or trying to pursue this power. And in this basement I've mentioned, there were cryptics mentioning these things. And there was a cryptic saying that what we assumed was that in order for someone to get somewhere or get to a certain power, they need something that the gods do not have themselves, but the people do. Therefore, it being divine blood by a mortal cleric. And we didn't realize that this man was basically hiding in the basement this whole time, waiting for someone to bring him cleric, basically, for them to get the blood off and become this immortal creature that's currently fighting the gods.
But we didn't know.
The intensity of the aura of this being dulls now at this point. You still feel sort of like immense feeling of force in the room, but it's lacking bite at the moment as he's sort of coming to realize some things. Some long dead, half dead mortal man stumbled into by a group of idiots.
Sadly, yes.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yep, I'd agree.
Of course you do.
it's at this point you hear the door opening, and Gwen walks into the room, and the intensity of the room completely drops. She walks over and puts like a little tray of like drinks and food on the table, and she sort of looks at you all, told you he was mad. And she picks up a little mug and walks over to him, and she sort of like hands it to him, and he's sort of like, being way taller now, he bends down quite far and like picks it up in what is now, it looks comically small because his hands are so big. Thank you. And he takes like a drink of it and like puts it back down. You'll take me to this basement immediately.
Please follow us. And I assume we go there, basically.
As you all start to walk out the room, you see he sort of walks towards the room, but as he gets to the doorway, he's sort of like, and he shrinks down from his planetar form into the beautiful man you once saw before and walks through the doorway.
Neat trick.
Follows you down to the basement.
As we get to the door, can we get him to open it?
Just fucking open it.
Okay.
While Sid is standing next to Andros, he does do a little. Yeah, Andros, I do think you might need a bath at one point.
I mean, I think we all do. Said like we would. Like,
You
Yeah,
are
I
all
mean, before you
covered
asked
in blood
specifically,
and
alright?
viscera at this point.
Used prestidigitation on myself. Thank you.
Okay.
It's because the big guy, he called out Andros for having a foul stench. Okay, that was
It's because of his gods, yeah.
Okay.
hey, mine doesn't seem to be having any issue otherwise. So yeah, we lead him in. We just show him the chair in the wall.
He
This
sort
is
of-
how
Experience
we
in,
make
I
it
have
on the wall.
experience in this part.
He looks at it and then looks back at you all confused. Explain.
Well, this is where we found him.
And he was
It
just sat
wheeled up,
here
but
waiting.
After sort of,
Yes.
yeah,
We
I would
kinda
imagine
go-
so.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll
Is the-
explain to him. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to ask, is the cryptic still on the wall?
The wall crumbled
Or is
away
that
and the
part of
second
the wall
cryptic
now?
just isn't even there.
So, I would explain to him basically what I know about his, him becoming college with, the herbs and things he's used. Basically, tell him what I know about this process.
I mean, while that's happening, can I present him like the dust, like the necro dust that I
Mhm.
found behind the wall?
You present
like
it to
it-
him, and it looks like it's in like a very similar to container to a lot of the other things that are in the room as well. Like this room is pretty much just this sort of like throne-ish looking chair made of stone and shelves filled with lots of these sort of little tankards, capsules, and things like that, all containing bits of incense or dust or granules of something. He picks up the one you've got. He like dips his pinky in it and licks it. He grabs the container you gave him and throws it into the room. You spoke of some kind of cryptic.
That was my dust.
Well, it used to be where this wall is missing. Basically, it was on the wall. It was what was maybe keeping him inside, basically.
And what was this cryptic?
I would share it with him because I definitely have it either written down or with my keen memory. I'll be able to tell it.
But yeah, we probably don't want to piss this.
It's written in the important notes section if you want to read it out, please.
Well, earlier when Angsty spoke to him, he instantly said that you speak with no lies or something like that. So I feel like he has a innate aura, whatever ability to see if you're lying or not. So yeah, no point.
But also, I see no point in lying. If anything,
Yeah.
we can try and help basically with what we can. What's done's done. I wouldn't like to read it. I would just give it to him to read it.
You show him a bit of paper that it's got written on. He just sort of reading over it. Ugh. Typical anti-theist drivel. Life of all others is key. Blood. Days I need. Divine blood. Those will never arrive as welcome. Yeah. Well, it seems clear as day. Why did you press forward?
That's the thing, we didn't know. It wasn't clear as day for us.
Well, I mean, mysterious inscription in your basement. Wouldn't you want to know what's behind it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that mysterious. It's clearly a writings of a man's ambitions to become a god, and the only ingredient he's missing to do so.
Yes, I understand that. That's how we figured it out, but we didn't know there is an undead person waiting for us. We
Sort
didn't know
of shakes
a
his
lich
head
would be here.
disappointingly.
Sorry, I guess.
Immortals are ever surprising.
We failed to protect our friend's blood. If we protected her, none of this would have happened.
No, it sounds like one mortal's giving you a run for your money, though.
He turns and looks at you with a very intense stare. Like he's waiting for you
There's no
to
lie.
apologize.
What's wrong with you?
After a few seconds of you not apologizing, you immediately fall to your knees with a hard thud, and you begin banging your head into the floor in a bowing motion.
Alright, guys. I think we should fucking apologize. We're sorry, sir.
No, Sid,
This-
you don't have to apologize. It's Andros that has to.
It's just Andros.
I
This is
fucking
happening too.
didn't know. I'm so sorry. I so went into it as well. Alright, okay. Well, Andros,
I mean, you can if you want to.
I mean, you're kind of demonstrating why this guy doesn't like gods that much. I guess if
I
this is
kind
a
of like,
response to a slight.
like
You
as he's
hear
still
in your
kinda-
head.
Andros,
I
you
was gonna
take
say,
60
as-
points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you also hear in your head, you should behave. We fucked up. We need to fix this. There is no time for you to be a smartass about it.
Can I like?
Andros, just say sorry. Come on, man.
I'm
Can I
sorry.
like very
I was
quietly say
insulted.
to him like? Can I very quietly ask him like, is there not any other reason as to why you are still here, regards to the hate of gods and how he might have just let something loose happen?
Who are you asking this
Is
to?
there nothing else?
Sorry?
That to the big guy.
He's here to figure out what the fuck happened.
Can I ask? Can I wait? Please hold 1 second. Don't do anything.
I mean, I did apologize as well already. I'm not sure if it came
Hold
through.
on. Hold on.
Can you repeat
Can I
what you
cast
said
silence
again?
on Thorin, please?
Andros, can you repeat your apologies so
I-
everyone can hear it?
Now she's
Please.
cooking.
You can if you want to, Zinni.
I got mixed up like 3 people speaking then.
Yeah, so Andros, can you repeat your apology so everyone can hear it again, please?
I said, I'm sorry.
So
The
sensitive.
immense weight
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
felt pulling you down to the ground is lifted. You are on 1 HP.
Now on 3.
Fine, you're on
Unless I take
3.
extra damage you didn't mention.
60 was not enough to put you down. How much is your max HP?
69.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Yeah.
That
You're on,
was slightly damaged
Oh,
from the orb
nice.
when we came
that's
back.
fine. You're on 3 HP. The mountains and looks towards you, Zinni. What are you doing among this disgusting company?
So, if I may, this company have been very good to me, and they helped me figure out that I'm a cleric. They're my friends.
Oh. Thanks.
Well, now that you have learned it, you do best to leave this island. Nothing good can come of you staying here.
But why? That I don't understand.
Because that is how it must be. That is what has been dictated, and that is how we will conduct ourselves. The only reason I am here is on a special request from Aaron themselves.
Who's that?
Anxie, you recognize this name. He said it earlier. Aaron is the god of strategy, an Acept god.
Mhm. Sir,
Hmm.
may I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is it only the Azept that are currently fighting this creature?
It is only the Acepts that are attempting to resist him, yes. The Malador sit idly by, cackling.
That doesn't make sense.
They would not join forces. They enjoy
Yeah,
seeing our
that makes
parents
sense,
fight.
But would that mean that if they fall, which would be
They will not fall.
the worst outcome? Okay. I truly hope that's the case, but hypothetically, does that mean he's gonna fight the Malador, or is he working with them? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Linnaeus's ire seems only to be for those of the Acept alignment.
That is extremely disturbing.
So,
Hmm.
is there anything we can do to fix it?
Hope and pray that this wrath can be overcome in a time that doesn't cause absolute despair across the cosmos. He turns and looks back at the hollowed out room in the wall. Is this really all that was and where he had came from?
Yes.
He
Or
holds
at least
up
it's all we
his
know.
one unclothed hand, and he just gently opens his fingers, and the entire room ignites in a swirling yellowy orange fire. And you see as it burns an intense heat. the whole thing singes, and sort of like you hear stone itself being burned away. This intense heat sort of like racks you across the room, and you sort of wince and sort of your eyes water up from the heat alone. You can't even hardly look at it. It's such a bright flame. And then it dies and disappears in an instant. And the room is completely blank. Any features that it had before, completely gone. Like it's been sort of hollowed out, and anything that did exist within it has been completely disintegrated and destroyed. He then closes his fingers, and you watch as dirt and soil begins to fill up the hole, and the whole thing covers itself and fills itself in with the stone wall, eventually sealing it back in place. You have no idea what you've brought. No idea the consequences that will come from your petulant actions.
But we're very sorry. We didn't know what we were doing. We had this thing in our basement, so we needed to discover. It felt important to us to discover what was there, and we're very sorry for what we've loosed on the world. And we would love to help fight this person.
Yeah, if you would let us, we promise that we'll do our best to defeat him.
You would not be capable of giving me a single scratch, let alone assisting the most powerful beings in all of creation.
Sure, with all due respect, this thing that's causing all these issues used to be immortal as well, right?
Mortal they are no longer.
That's right, but it used to be. Don't underestimate us. You said earlier we were full of surprises.
I need to go back and
Listen,
inform Aaron of what has happened.
right.
It seems the Bone Maven will be needing to answer several questions also.
Wait,
Hmm.
we did this not on purpose. Gods know I'd never choose this. The Bone Maven knows that. But if the Bone Maven is hurt, if she's gone, I'm sorry.
You're a most curious being, Zinni Squigglesprout, brimming with divine providence that I have not seen in any mortal being before you. You're not meant to be here. Whatever the Bone Maven has done or decided to do has been under the noses of the other divine. I will go back. I will inform them of what I've found. I can't vouch for your future, but you certainly are interesting.
Wait, I need to think.
Turns and walks out of the basement and starts to walk back
I-
upstairs. Those of you that follow him, he
Is
just
my
walks
voice coming
back
through?
to... Yeah, it is. He just walks back to the dining room and starts talking with Gwen. Something that you notice as well is his conversation with Gwen is very different than the conversation he's having with you. Anytime he talks to her, it's with a sense of tenderness that you didn't even feel the slightest bit of the entire time that he was talking to you. He's very gracious and accepting and wanting to sort of like listen to her in a way that he thought looked like he was in a way reluctant to listen to you. It's odd and a little jarring. Gwen and Triumvitus just chat back and forth. Those of you that do have any things you want to say, questions you want to ask, you have the opportunity to do so should you wish.
You didn't let me finish my RP.
I appreciate that, like, he's still here for you to talk to, but it's like he's on a mission.
The moment's gone now because, yeah, but I'm not a quick-witted person in real life. I need to think about what I want to say and what I want to do, and I wanted to like beg him and like cry a little bit, and I had to think about how I was going to do that because the Bone Maven's gone.
Well, she's fighting some battle right now, right? That's what's
Yeah, I know, but
kinda-
still, like Zinni, you know, Zinni goes into the dream and she's not there, and there's 1,000 souls wailing, and
You can still try to do that.
I mean, I can imagine this guy probably walks a bit quicker than you, so he just walks away. Just a bit rude. You can tell him that as well.
Oh, he's
And I-
definitely
I
a bit
was.
rude.
It's not even about that
Yeah.
part. It's just that I was trying to do the moment, and I
Well-
needed to think, and I didn't have the opportunity.
That's-
So
I wouldn't put that too much on Dex right now. I also would put that a bit on us just being on a call and not in real life.
Yeah,
To be
it's also like
honest.
he is sort of like he's not really taking into account much of what you guys want in this situation. It's sort of thing like even if you did start talking to him, he probably would have walked off anyway.
He's an asshole to us, not to Glenn. Is there anything else we want to ask him? Or do you still want to ask him something?
no.
There's plenty of things I want
Nope.
to ask, but I'd rather not die.
Yeah, there ain't much I can really think of either. If he's in a rush.
You see that his conversation with Gwen starts to die down a little bit, and they both start to say goodbye to each other. He then stands up and addresses you all once more. Wayward Wanderers. It's an interesting name. I hope you stay on a righteous path from here on out.
Yes, yeah. We promise.
We're always trying to be righteous and do the right thing, so we never meant to unleash this on the world.
I cannot blame you for your unbridled curiosity. It was given to you after all.
With the
Right.
limited amounts of
is-
knowledge that I've experienced seeing gods, I kind of have no choice but to just follow through it. I would think. I don't worship a god, but I worship what I work with.
Don't have to worship a god to know what's wrong and what's right. And none of this is right.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
True.
We've helped ruin the balance of the world.
Balance will be restored
I will
inevitably.
offer
We could
hint.
only.
We want to help restore that balance any way we can. If there's something we can do to fight him from here, or fight him where he is, if there's something that can help you, please let us help restore that balance.
Sid is like listening to Balin and nodding the whole time.
This fight is beyond you or even I. It takes place on a scale incomprehensible. You wouldn't even have the time to blink before your existence is snuffed out. We must believe in those that have led us this far. He turns and looks towards Andros. And Andros, you immediately sort of like hear a cacophonous sort of like bouncing of shouting. And you watch as Andros sort of falls to his knees and starts like racking his head and holding his head. Andros, can you briefly leave the call, please? And I will tell you when to return.
Or definitely.
Wow. I
Bye.
didn't even say anything.
Tramvitus turns and looks at the rest of you all. Do not trust this man. Do not trust wherever he will lead you. Do not give him even an ounce. You know from where his powers
course.
stem.
We found out that recently, and we know that he's been trying to get rid of the entity. Even though he seems like not a really nice person, based on how he's interacted with you, he has been trying to get rid of Revegelus's possession, I suppose. He almost died trying. And I know that his aim is not to help him further, but the opposite, even though it seems like he's not the type of guy.
I am sure that you believe that. But you would be better to cull him where he stands than to suffer his presence further.
I don't feel that is the righteous thing to do so. This is someone who has helped us and deserves our help to be freed of whatever it is that holds him and grasps him.
His powers cannot be given unwillingly. They must be accepted. He knows from where he has accepted power and knows what it is that it will lead to. You will do wise to remember that in the coming days. He stands up at this point, and I will ask Andros to come back.
So, party at 5, you said?
Mhm.
Andros lifts his hands from his ears, and his sense of self and hearing returns to him. And Tramvitus stands amongst the room.
Didn't even say anything back then.
He turns and looks to Gwen, bows his head even slightly. She sort of like looks at him, gives a little smirk and sort of like a side nod of the head. and then he ignites in a giant flame and disappears.
So, remind me, why are we hoping that siphons again?
Sorry?
Seems like a bit of a dick.
You were a dick yourself, you know that.
I mean,
We've done
he
something
insulted us.
insanely bad,
I
dude.
said,
Well, we were idiots. We did free a lich that's currently killing the good gods.
and I did say, you know, what used to be mortal is giving them a run for money, from the sounds of it. I'm pretty sure I couldn't have lied even if I tried at that point. Now I'm starting to see why Village hated him.
Andros, do you actually believe in what Revengeless stands for? Is that your
I
conviction?
don't really know what he stands for, but I know the other side hasn't exactly been nice.
The other side's literally never existed until now, has it?
What do you mean? Other side?
For you. Well,
Well,
gods don't reach the island.
I mean, my only experience of the other side so far was like being forcefully knelt down and bashing my head against the floor until nearly dead. What do you think?
Well, you did offend them for them to do that to you.
I mean, if the price of
You were being a
offending
smart
someone's death,
ass.
then if that's worthy of the death penalty, I'm not sure it's the side I'd want to support anyway.
I don't think you were getting the death penalty. He was trying to show you that he's superior and you need to be somewhat respectful, which is how the world works.
Respect is earned. He hasn't earned it.
See?
I mean, I can understand from Andrew's side if he hasn't noticed respect, then why bother in the first place? I understand that coming from royalty. I mean, if a peasant or someone of the lower standards was coming towards my side and demanding something or whatever, and they'd get a slap. But with this guy, it's like it's sometimes feels, you know, like obviously we have to obey, but there's a little bit of like annoyance, you know.
Well, it's fine to be annoyed. You don't have to express it like that, do you? Especially when you're in the fucking wrong. Guys, do you not realize what we've done to the world right now? The island is not really affected, but the world right now is in fucking shambles.
I mean, I understand that, but you can hardly say what I said was like a grave insult. I literally just stated what is true.
But you also have to understand that this creature is coming here to try and find some answers to why this insane thing is currently happening. And we are the reason this thing is happening. At least we can try and help with information instead of being smartasses about it. Like,
I'd say it's more the Lich's fault. I mean, if it wasn't us in 500 years, it was somebody else.
Sure, but we helped it. It doesn't matter whose fault is more. It does matter that we've done something terrible. And for some reason, you guys feel no empathy about it. I mean, you don't regret anything, it seems.
What do you mean,
not
you
all
guys?
Of us. I mean, Torin and Andrus. Not you, Sid. I know you're not happy with it.
Well, people are suffering and shit. Alright, and if you done nothing to that all, then nothing would fucking happen. Yeah, here we are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I can understand a little bit.
But I have empathy for it in terms of I'm not happy that it like attacked us and killed Sid and attacked Zinni, but past that, I couldn't care less.
Guys, can we stop the kill Sid thing? All right. I nearly died. I didn't get killed. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, wounded Sid.
Thank you.
I can definitely admit we've done something bad, but so we definitely have to do something bad. So we can't really just be twiddling our thumbs at this point. We kind of have to get on and moving.
Well, do we actually have to get City off the island?
I would not dare to remove anyone of this out of this group for the sake of someone else's purpose. Even if it's righteous and it has some kind of authority, there's always some kind of other reasoning for it as well. People always want something else extra as well as what they've told. It's never just one thing.
Right, but you can't really call them people, can you? I mean, I never saw people like that before. Like, even when he was actually people. Holy shit.
Anxie, roll a history check for me.
Yeah. I'll use lucky. I don't have lucky. Well, that's it. Don't know shit.
I would say, given that this is a domain in which you've always had particular interest, you can roll with advantage, as it's something that you would have researched quite explicitly throughout your years. Earlier years, at least.
Can't wait to
Can
roll
I-
a 1.
And I guidance.
Oh, no.
Yes, you can add guidance.
Brutal. What guidance am I adding to this shit, brother?
Okay, can I?
Oh,
give
2.
a- yeah.
Hmm.
DC was 6, let's hope.
I assume I don't know anything about this either. With a history.
7.
Yeah, I would have asked you to roll otherwise. Don't worry.
You're not from outside the island.
Well, yeah. I'm a man from royalty who ran away from his dad, who doesn't know much about gods, but knows a lot about monsters and stuff. That's it. So
But
every
that's
time I
about
see-
gods.
Yeah.
That's
Ah,
where you don't know shit.
Yeah, true.
Anxie.
Which champion is this motherfucker?
The man introduced himself as the third spawn to the divine providence of Aaron. Aaron, you know to be
Yeah.
a sept god of strategy, and
Yeah.
addressing himself as third spawn. You've seen this sort of
Insight
naming
check,
scheme
guys.
before. This
Sorry, I didn't.
planetar that you met is the third ever creature that the divine god Aaron ever created.
I would share that information with the rest.
I mean, if he spoke the
Try it.
truth. Did an insight check him, guys. We didn't do any rolls. We just sat there.
I
I
mean,
feel
if
like the
someone is
aura was
literally-
too strong.
I mean, if I see my friend being pinned down to the floor, taking 60 radiant damage, I'm pretty certain I don't want to take that damage as well.
I could always insight check, maybe. Read his mind.
I don't have spell slots for that.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's true. Yeah, fuck. We're all out.
No, I do have, but I wouldn't do it. I would be too fucking scared to do anything to that man.
For what you know about cosmological history, Anxie, this being that you just met is older than the planet that which you live on.
Great.
Spooky.
I mean, it's funny that he had to wait for us to turn up to show him the chair in the wall. He couldn't just work that out himself.
He didn't know what this creature was because he probably has not seen it. He said that the fight is currently happening in a insane scale that even he can't participate in, basically.
Some real stuff is happening.
So we just need to find a few more liches and send them off.
You're kidding, right?
We
That was a
barely even
joke?
survived the first lich. Let alone didn't really do much against him.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm obviously joking. It's like, not like there's like 4 other like cryptics on the walls in this manner where we could just like find more people.
Torin, that's what you get out of the whole thing? The Lich just being strong to fight. Not a big deal apart from that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really attempt to stab him at all, but I would have. Seeing my own half-orc friend getting one shot is scary enough to think.
Guys, I find it real difficult to figure out why the fuck we are a party anymore. What are we talking about? What are we trying to achieve here? Because
What are we? Where are we?
like, we can't be on a righteous path if that's what some of us think. Do you understand that? Like, I can't see how we're gonna help anyone if we think that basically sending out a lich is not a biggie. Sending out a lich to basically kill the good gods and cause chaos in the outside world. We're trying to fix an island, meanwhile we are ruining the rest of the world? How's that gonna work out? We've went way over our heads.
Well, I think we just see it differently. I don't see it as we send out a lich to do all that.
But
I
we've
see it
done
as
that. We freed
an
it.
evil lich who'd been planning. We opened the door that somebody else would have opened if not us.
Okay, but let's use
So is there
some
really a
logic.
difference between like now and 500 years time?
So you think that in 500 years, another party with a cleric in their midst would come here basically and free a lich and give them some cleric blood? Because clerics are so many around that part of the world, right? That's definitely about to happen.
It was obviously common enough if the lich decided to use that as the mechanism to let him out. Not expecting to be there forever.
Quite the opposite. It is not common enough here. Have you not read the first lines of the cryptic? I think I'm kind of done with that conversation. I'm gonna take a rest. It's been a long day, and I'm all spent. So let's reconvene after that.
Right, yeah. It's been a long day for all of us. Let's just get some sleep, alright? I don't really think we can sleep this off, but yeah.
Well, some rest or some sleep, and let's think about what it is that we stand for and what it is we want to achieve.
Sid grabs one of the plates because Gwen did prepare some food and put some food down on the table, right? Sid grabs one of the plates and alright, good night guys. I think I'm gonna eat this by myself in my room. Right, Sissel, let's go. And Sid heads upstairs to his room, along with Sissel by himself.
An awkward and eerie silence falls over the group. Those of you that have walked off to go on in your own directions, do so. It's just after midday at this point. You're not quite tired enough to take a long rest yet, but you can mill about a couple of hours and then head to bed and sleep.
We've been awake the whole night, to be fair.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You did. You
We
reached.
stayed up
Yeah.
just past midnight, then we went in,
Okay.
came back, we've had
Hmm.
All right. Well, even still, as you're sort of like milling about the house, some of you finding your way to bed immediately, others not. Gwen comes and approaches Baylor. Hey,
Hey, Gwen.
sorry I didn't let you know sooner he was here, but he said it would be better if you didn't know what was waiting for you.
No, that's absolutely fine. We did something stupid, and this is what we deserved for doing that stupid thing.
I only just really learned what gods even are, or the fact that they exist, but what I do know is that you did something terribly wrong.
Yeah, we didn't know it was wrong when we did it. In hindsight, of course, we realized it's wrong, and it was really stupid. But
Tree has all the faith in the world that things will return to normal. He's a lovely man, likes of which I've
I'm sure he is.
never seen. He said he'll come back and talk to me once it's all over.
I'm hopeful that he and his people can restore the balance that we stupidly messed up.
I don't know much about Aaron. They seem to have a lot on their plate at the moment, but they certainly seem capable. I trust that things will go back to normal.
I hope so. And Gwen, I'm sorry for putting you in this situation and not telling you.
Oh no, it's fine. He was
Everything.
nothing but nice. He showed up and was asking some
Yeah.
weird questions initially, but I think he realized quickly I didn't really know what was going on. So we just kind of spent a day or two together chatting.
Well, so long as you had a good chat and you're feeling okay, that's good. We need to do some thinking about things. What we did was really stupid. I don't know how we can help fix the problems we caused.
It seems like it's out of all of our hands, but I think things will go back. But
I hope so.
she sort of like taps one of the trays of food because she's bought a couple in at this point. I saw that a couple of your compatriots didn't get to their meal, so I'm gonna go deliver these to their room. And I'll see you around. And she picks up one of the trays and walks off. Anxie. Gwen comes and finds you.
Yeah.
What I'm assuming is going to be you pacing back and forth in your library.
Right. Yeah.
She sort of like knocks lightly and enters your room. Hey,
I'm just staring at her, not saying much.
so you didn't eat anything, so I brought you some. I don't know where it is you've been, but everyone else is absolutely covered in blood.
I was on a holiday. Wasn't part of it. Anyway, thank you, Gwen. Not hungry. I just have a lot on my mind right now.
She puts the tray on a small table and she sort of like comes over to you and clasps one of your hands in the two of hers. Hungry or not, that brain of yours needs some fuel if you're going to keep the rest of these guys safe.
Oh, that was nice.
I really wish you didn't say that. But I appreciate you doing this for us, Gwen. Making sure that we will be well rested and, our mental being taken care of as well.
Oh, I owe you the largest innumerable life debt imaginable. This is but a trivial thing that I can do for you. I'm a little concerned with how much Tree disliked Andros.
I don't get it. He's a peach.
Yeah.
See, Gwen, that's something that's probably bothering all of us right now. And it's something that will be probably keeping me up all night as well. Because it does bring some questions. And I don't know how to approach any of it. I don't think that some of our companions understood the volume of what's happening or why this person was here and how important their place in the world is. That kind of scares me.
Well, from what Tree told me, it seems like only this island is the only place not in utter chaos.
Yes.
Maybe some of your friends could do with seeing what life's like off the island right now. Sort of grips your hand a little tighter and returns it back to your side and starts to walk away. Just take care of yourself, though.
You too, Gwen. You've been talking with my master or something. Jesus, lady.
Your what?
No, it said she's been talking with my master or something. Jesus. Because she wants us to get out of the island. That's not a bad idea.
Gwen gently leaves the room. On the other side of the house, or actually just above your ceiling, Sid, you hear a knock on the door. And immediately after knocking, she just comes straight in, Gwen holding a tray of food. Hey, big man, I knew one tray wasn't going to be enough. I got you another one.
Oh, Gwen. Yeah, put it down on the table. You could have really warned us there.
Tree said it was best to just leave it to him.
Right. Well, I guess you had a good vibe about him or anything. But if you ever get like not a good vibe, please do tell us beforehand. Yeah.
Oh, he had nothing but good vibes.
You get it.
All right. Well, I've still got food to deliver. I'll leave you to it. Torrin, do you have a room picked
Thank you,
out in
Gwen.
this house?
I do, yes.
Which one is it again?
To the bottom right.
Oh, yeah. You hear a knock on your door,
Sorry,
and
say
she
space.
enters and sort of says, "Hey." She puts down the tray on sort of like a small little table somewhere in your room. She turns and looks at you. I not sure I know your name or not. What was it again?
It's Torrin, Gwen. It's Torrin of Torrin Duskforge. Of Ironfetter.
Wait, you... The Duskforge?
Aye, that's true. I ran away from. I don't know. You don't know the full story, but I ran away from my dad because of.
No, I know. It's one of
We
the biggest
disagreed.
scandals of the island. So one of the largest crafting guild is absent an heir and one singular patron.
Yeah, that's very true. It's I'm still very angry of my father, so I've come around with these guys to do something else different in my life.
Well, your father's regarded as a very smart individual. And that's even with him being a half-orc. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just usually that comes with a lot of negative stereotypes. But I'm saying that he's excelled in spite of that. I obviously don't know what's happened, but I'd be hard pressed to think that Man of Duskforge himself did something without properly thinking things through. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna leave you to it now. Sorry.
It's all right. There's reasons why you ask these questions. I understand you're trying to be as polite as possible with recent activities, but I also find that you had rather unusual behavior sometimes when someone randomly spontaneously comes in and demands answers straight away without really without welcoming correctly or being like in a positive mood. It's more just way too assertive, I thought.
Are you talking about Tree? Sorry, Triumvitus.
No, what? Sorry. Yes, Triumphus. Yes. You seem to be very interested or very what's the word? Not. Well. One sec.
Torin got ganked.
Sorry about that. I didn't expect him to be behind me. Sorry, where did we laugh? I've completely forgot.
I know you were quibbling about something I've forgotten.
I think I can't remember now. I think I was quibbling on the fact that. Oh yeah, I was trying to describe her reaction was. You're like, you seem to be very interested in this person, almost like as if nothing else is important anymore.
Oh, I mean, he was just a very interesting man. It's not often that you get to meet someone of such.
And yet he pins Andros to the floor.
Well, I'm sure he had a good reason. Most people usually do. And she looks at you with a sort of like. Like she gives you sort of just like a resigned look as she says this, and just sort of bows her head and starts to like edge backwards towards the door.
If I've caused any trouble, I am sorry. I thank you for what you provided for me. Like I know it's something I shouldn't have really pushed, but you can't you should with someone as quite smart or wise as yourself. Surely there'd be something a little bit unusual about this, right?
Yes, it's a very unusual situation, and I hope that the world survives. She bows her head and leaves.
Kind of like nod my head as well.
Zinni, you hear a knock on your door. Gwen opens the door and enters the room. Hey, Zinni. Hey, yo, Tony, you there? It seems she is not. Zinni is already asleep, and so Gwen leaves some food on a bedside table and walks out of the room. Finally, Andros, you hear a knock on your basement door. Hey?
I immediately cast invisibility on myself. And just don't respond.
She just sort of walks
Do you
into
have
the
a spell
room,
slot?
looking around.
It's my feet. It's invocation.
Oh, the
As
dim
long as
light.
it's dim light and it's dark.
She just walks into the room and is like, got some food for you. I'll just leave it here. She rests it on the one single table in the 60-foot room. Tree means well. Triumvitus, that is. I know you got his ire a bit more than everyone else, but I hope you can see where he's coming from. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. She closes the door behind her. Well, at this point, you've all had some moments of solitude. Is there anything that each of you would like to do or reflect on before taking your long rest?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Shift, you go first.
I want to go outside and find a bird.
Easy enough to do with all the fauna around this place.
I will cast Bird Messenger as a ritual. The amount of spell slots. And I put the message in my notes.
Okay. Bird becomes imbued with small little arcane energy and flies off in the direction of the Eversplendor. You look out across the garden. The vineyard that you had here has been prepared. And it looks like the vines are close to bearing fruit. Maybe you can start to make some money out of this place after all. Sooner than you thought, even.
It's early in the day still, right? Midday.
It's like mid to late afternoon at this point.
Are we only going to do something in the morning, guys? Because I
Right,
want
so-
to cast I want to cast an 8-hour spell.
All I'm gonna say is that
Sid will try to be awake before everybody else and await everyone in the dining room. And he's been up and about and doing some stuff.
What?
Okay. So
For Baylor's son. Wait.
yeah,
Shift on- ask
Baylor,
us
are you
a
trying to
question,
cast
guys.
this spell before you're going to sleep or after you wake up in the morning?
Before I go to sleep. Like if I spend time casting it now and then go to bed just before midnight and sleep for 8 hours.
You can do that, yeah, but you're probably going to wake up a couple hours later than everyone else because I don't think anyone's going to be staying up that late themselves.
That's okay. It gives everybody time to talk. I'm going to go and meditate over by the vineyard.
Okay, and what are you casting?
I'm going to cast plant growth.
Beautiful.
Just to sort of bless the vineyard so it produces double the amount of fruit over the next year.
Okay. Anxie, what is it that you're doing right this evening and night?
Gonna have an early. I mean, I'll probably just do a bit of writing in my notes, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. And I also will use my last sorcery points to send a message, which I've already written in my notes.
Okay.
And that's it from me.
Yeah, I'm kind of just fiddling around with flicking around my my knife, just constantly thinking, pondering of what's happened.
Then I guess we're gonna sleep.
All right, everybody press the long rest buttons on your character sheets. Oh, Torin, can you remove the Wand of Paralysis from your inventory, please?
Thought I removed that. Did I not remove it?
I think you might have just unequipped it. You need to just remove item entirely.
It would be inventory, wouldn't it?
Yeah, inventory, somewhere in there.
Let's just test it to be sure. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Anxie, you said you're doing one more message, right?
Yeah, I'm messaging it right now.
Who's this message going to?
Same person.
Okay. Baylor, as you cast this spell into the night, it's just a long time of you meditating here and occasionally muttering just some little arcane words. You sort of feel, as you sit cross-legged in the middle of this vineyard, your energy spread out and into the earth. And as midnight comes, you start to see that these vineyards blossom and boon the most magnificent and juicy fruits that you've ever seen. And by the time that you head to bed, it seems like they'll be ready for picking tomorrow morning. For what it's worth as well, in this world, crops grow in like a matter of like 1 to 2 weeks. All crops. Just sort of how this world is. Plants don't take a season to grow or anything like that. They don't have periods of germinations or something. It's just the seed is planted and the stuff just starts to grow pretty much immediately.
Damn. High fantasy.
This
We
blessing I
rich.
placed on the land lasts for a year.
So you will have very bountiful fruit for a year.
Jesus. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, Sid is already awake and doing some things in the dining room.
Sid, you're up early. What are you doing in the dining room?
I'm scribbling some stuff on big pieces of paper. Three big pieces of paper have like me scribbling on it.
Okay.
You can write.
Scribbling.
You can read.
Sorry.
The rest of the group, bar Baylor, eventually get up and come meet you.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Right, sorry. Yeah, I had like a really good sleep. I know, I woke up this morning bursting with ideas. But guys, let's eat first. I'll wait on Baylor.
It isn't too long until Gwen comes in carrying some early morning food and refreshment. Oh, I see you're all awake. Sid's been here writing some stuff down for a while. I'm very, very impressed. She comes and lays stuff next to you. She gives you a pat on the back, Sid.
Yep. Writing. Sure. Anyone else sleep pretty well?
Yeah, I had
I
no
suppose.
nightmares, no dreams.
We need to check on the people around the hall.
Yep.
Gotta check whether we fucked up majorly again. And I'll cast
Again, you
sending. Yes.
As you sort of start to limber up your mind and prepare to cast a sending spell, you feel a sending spell coming your way. Will you accept it?
I will.
Because your item means that you need to accept any sort
I
of
know.
incoming stuff. Yeah.
I know. I understand. Go on.
Your master's voice comes to your mind. Anxie, the world's in pandemonium. You need to come back home as soon as possible and be ultra careful. Resurrection is down worldwide. Don't teleport either. I don't know what could go wrong. Make your way here quickly, please.
Well, someone's not. I suppose. She hears back. Well, quickly without teleport. That wouldn't really work, would it? Also, I know what's happened. We'll figure it out, I suppose. Nothing more. I won't tell her that I'm going, just so it can be a surprise if I am.
You immediately receive another sending spell. Do you accept it?
Yeah.
You are coming though, right, Anxie? It's imperative you come home immediately. You can't dawdle. Leave as soon as you can, but stay safe.
Guys,
Yeah.
anyone want to go see what we've done to the world?
Yes. Actually, that's
been-
kind of what I wanted to talk about.
I've been asked politely to go back, so maybe you can join me?
What? Meet your parents?
I'd love to do that as well, because I've never met them, but no,
Oh,
meet my
I'm
master.
sorry. Your master, right? Yeah. Oh, sure. Sure. And that will save the world.
I'm kind of like nodding in the back of my mind, thinking, why am I choosing to do this? I'm like, this can't be worse. And I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Guys, it will be good for you to see what we've done to the world, so maybe you can start feeling some empathy.
That's a great plan. Yeah, Torin. Start feeling some empathy. That's your first goal of today.
I guess that is something I lack again amongst other people and such. Yeah, quite.
Yes.
So some may
Oh.
say I'm
Kinda.
some may say I'm quite selfish for just trying to just help myself sometimes.
All right.
Are you even helping yourself though? Because that ain't working well for you either.
Guys, please.
I'm willing to see to experience more of this otherworldly or magical events that might take place, and of course, a
We're
friend.
just
Right.
going to the continent, Jude. Nothing special, but yeah, that would be amazing if you join me.
And that way we can keep City safe as well. I like this plan. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. It's a shame that Baylor's not here. Gwen, could you wake him up? Guys, I like this whole presentation laid out there and everything.
We can do the presentation when Baylor's here. Would you like that?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
bursting here, guys.
Sid, are you just going to go to his room and wake him
Shoot.
up anyway?
Why doesn't Gwen? I asked Gwen to do it. Doesn't Gwen want to do it?
Oh, sorry, you mean me? Oh, right. Sorry. Okay.
Gwen was just completely ignoring me every time.
She just
I'm
sat there, sort of
Catch
eating
up,
breakfast with
Gwen.
you guys. It's like,
What a bitch.
sorry,
What
yes,
a
I'll go
bitch,
get him
not
now.
doing our bidden.
She walks out
My master would hear
into.
back.
Sorry, she walks out into the great room, and then you hear her walking up the stairway in the passway. Mm-hmm.
She would hear back. I will come back. But I'll probably use teleporting for it. I'm kind of scared of going over the boat again. And it all... I'll see what I can do. Okay? That's all she hears.
You immediately hear a sending spell coming back your way. Do you accept it?
I accept it. Go on.
No. Do not use any kind of teleportation. No matter how short or long range it is, I don't know how dangerous it can be right now. The entire cosmos is in disarray.
Great.
I don't want you to end up with half as many limbs as when you teleported with. Please get back here on foot and in one piece.
Isn't technically like one of our items some kind of cosmos related thing? Is it the bag
We've
of
already
bag of
teleported
holding?
a bunch. Short
Oh,
amount,
no.
basically. Short. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. I will keep all my limbs. But, like, let's be real. How much weirder can I look as a changeling if I lose a limb or two? Sorry, trying to be funny about it. That's it. I will, however, use a sending spell.
You hear
to
an
contact
ascending spell
the...
immediately coming your way. Do you accept it?
do?
You've realized you're a changeling. Oh, that's great to hear. It's a conversation I've tried to broach with you a couple times, but it always resulted in some odd trauma. Are you okay about that?
Woman, I've told you already.
Oh, did you have... Wait, really?
Catch up. Yeah.
I don't
like,
remember that
one of my
conversation
first
between
sendings
us.
to her was me telling her that I figured out that I'm a changeling and I understand why she's not told me.
Never mind, scratch that last ending spell. I completely forgot that. I'm pretty sure that conversation happened like a year ago. So give me some slack.
Catch up, DM, catch up. Okay, yeah, fine. It's alright. Can I send my sending spell now?
Yes.
Thank you. It's nothing special. It's towards the patrolling officer guy around the hall. He would hear,
What's his name?
"Hello, sir." Don't make me look at my notes, fuck. Captain Wayne? Or something like that?
Captain Wayan.
Wayne? Wayne? Yeah, that's the name. Hello, sir, Captain Wayne. How is the hole looking? Are you safe? So yes.
Who would wonder us? Early this morning we had an invasion, but it was lesser than we've ever seen before. I've sent some men to scout in, figure out what's going on. Never heard of a brood mother, but definitely done something.
Okay, I might have some good news. It seems like killing the brood mother kind of helped it. They've had an invasion after us basically leaving, but it was way less than they've had before. So maybe we didn't fuck up completely.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I thought we
Does
fucked
this
it up
involve the-
again.
Does this mean we make up for summoning a god? Right? This makes it up, right? It all makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, not how it works. But hey, you're trying. You'll get
You'll get
there.
there.
Yeah,
You'll get
that's
there.
alright. Once I show you guys my plan, everything will make sense.
Someone
Baylor!
better get Baylor.
Might have like plan. You got a
Baylor,
plan?
you hear a knock on your door. Baylor, you awake in there?
What time is it?
Early morning, but Cedric's got something very important he wants to show everyone. Can you come down whenever possible, please?
Alright, give me a few minutes.
You hear some more knocking, but it's from a different end of the room. You turn and gently open your eyes. You see a little bird pecking on your window from the windowsill outside.
Okay, I'm up. I'll get up and go over to the window and let the little bird in.
The little bird jumps onto your shoulder, and you hear Adriellis's voice come into your mind. Baylor. One good deed can undo a bad one. I'm glad of what you've done. The malefic presence on this island seems to have lessened. You're back at square one. I'm waiting for you to prove yourself still.
That's a
Bird
good
then
thing.
pecks at your
But,
shoulders. It's wanting some food.
I'll see the tray of food that Gwen left, and I'll bring the bird to the tray of food.
It sort of like pecks at
Thank
little
you.
bits of
Oh.
it and has like a little fill, and before it flies back out the window.
I'll head over to the washroom, wash up, and then head downstairs.
Sid, after about 20 minutes of sending Gwen off, Baylor comes down into the room.
Ah, finally. Sit down, Bella. Come on. It's all right. There's some food there that Gwen prepared. Take a seat.
Thank you, and good morning, everybody.
Yes. And Sid is grabbing his papers. All right. Well, since everyone is here now, I do want to talk with you guys. There's there's some stuff happening in this group right now, and I think we need to define a purpose for us as a group. I kind of just woke up with all these ideas this early morning, and I just had to do something with it. All right. Anyway, since it's a bit of a story to tell, I made some scribblings to further explain my plan. All right. So I thought, what is the next thing that we as a group can do and grow together and become stronger as the Wayward Wanderers? Yeah. Well, first things I thought of was my half-odd brother, and if everyone can go to the art channel on Discord.
You mean
please.
Torin?
No, everybody go to the art channel on Discord.
No. Half-orc brother meaning Torin.
Yes, Torin.
Okay. I was making sure you don't have a brother we don't know of.
No.
Brother from another mother.
Oops. Also put a picture of my dog.
Oh.
Guys, focus up. All right. So, first off, what we could do is help Torin here deal with his father. But with all the things happening recently, I don't think that would be the way to go. Besides Torin, buddy, I say this with love. You need to work a little bit more on yourself, I think, and realize the severity of what's going on here. Okay. So,
Okay, understood.
then I thought. Thanks, buddy. Then I thought maybe we help out Andros. I mean, he seems to be. And he's grabbing the other paper and holding it in front of you guys. He seems to be a bit of a pickle himself. Maybe Andros, you could be nicer. Maybe you would be a little bit nicer if we took care of your patron. That's what I scribbled here, by the way. Defeating your patron. I don't know what they look like, but probably something evil. And we gotta get rid of evil, right? But even that would be great, but what is the thing that we as a group should be doing, right? So then, of course, I thought about Zinni's situation. And Zinni lost her bone maven. And we need to find her. And we do realize now that she's fighting some battle in space. I don't know. And I don't think we can really do much about that much right now. Something. I don't know, guys. But I do think we need to keep this in mind because it all seems closely knit together. So, my master plan, what it comes down to, and guys, this is it. And he had 3 pieces of paper, but he turns around the one paper that he has. I think we as a group need to save the world. And he throws down the paper on the table, and he's looking proudly at everyone, and slightly nodding, like, right?
How do we do that, Sid?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
We can figure it out
It's a
together.
good plan, though, right? Yes,
It's an amazing plan.
maybe. Right. And maybe if shit ain't happening here on this fucking island, but it is on the other side of the world or the continent, whatever, maybe we should go there and can help people out. It would be a start. Because those people are suffering,
Yes.
you know, maybe let's not save the world right away, but save a town, save a country, save a continent, save the world. You know, baby steps, guys, baby steps. Hmm.
I'd have to agree. Even if we don't manage to save a town or a country and the world, we can still at least go and witness the consequences of our actions, see what we've done, and basically try and figure out where we stand. I think that's
Exactly.
probably the healthiest thing we can do. And also, I personally would like to know where we stand as a group, how we see things. Like, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, Andres, but as someone that's been by your side whenever you needed, you know, a reason, help with explaining why what you do is not evil, I'm kind of finding it difficult to know whether you're actually not evil yourself. What are your convictions? Do you actually want to stop your god? Because lately it doesn't really seem that's what you're trying to achieve.
I
Yeah,
mean,
besides, you made a joke about releasing more leeches. Come on, was that really a joke?
Sorry, I forget I'm not allowed to joke.
Yeah, maybe we should be a bit more serious for a bit until we can joke again.
You
Well,
know,
well,
comedy is time.
what is your goal?
I mean, the
Did you
same as
know?
it's ever been. Did I know what?
Did you know who Revegelus was beforehand, and did you agree to these powers, and why did you agree to these powers? What were you trying to achieve?
I didn't, as I said before.
Can I insight check that,
You can.
DM?
You both have to roll.
Please roll.
No, just
I'll
Anxie roll.
use lucky. Yes, that's with lucky.
Do I have to roll anything? Or...
No. You're not really able to tell whether Andros is or isn't telling the truth. What you do know, though, is what Triumvitus told you. This power can't be unwillingly given. It has to be accepted and on terms.
Okay, well, if you don't believe me, can Zinni cast Zone of Truth? Or anyone else who can.
However, the reason you can't really tell whether Andros does or doesn't, or is or isn't telling the truth, is because you're not entirely convinced that he knows what the truth is.
Right. Which is why he's not rolling himself either.
That's what I'm saying, like, Zinni, Zone of Truth.
Sorry, Zinni's having
I
a
don't
lie-in
think
this
Yeah,
morning.
that's
Needed.
say, and yeah. Well, I mean, can anyone else cast it?
No.
Or can we come back to
Under-
this when she is up? So there's no point asking questions if you don't believe anything I say.
That's not the case, though.
I think Andros.
Like-
I don't think it's necessary to do the zone thing. You
It's
recommending
not.
us to do that already kind of makes me believe that you think that that's the truth.
I'm not trying to accuse you of lying to us. I'm trying to understand where you stand. I'm trying to figure out whether choosing to stay by your side and basically support you when being literally told that you can't be good is the right thing to do.
And I question what is good. I mean, do you really think the thing that immediately, that as soon as we walked in the room, started accusing me, responded to me responding to its insult by effectively nearly killing me?
Your hurt
And
ego
then-
has
then-
nothing to do with
then
what's
mention-
good and evil.
Then rather than just asking me to leave a room or something, it has essentially mentally tortured me for minutes while you guys had a chat apparently.
Well,
Yes,
I-
because of
certainly
your
doesn't sound
gods,
good.
Andros.
wait,
You-
guys.
Can't you not understand that? Can't you not understand that what's given you powers is the innate evil that's also polluting this island? Can't you not see how these things are connected? And can't you not see how?
I don't think he's saying that.
At what point? So at what point did I say like my patron is good? I'm saying none of them are
That,
good.
Yeah.
but that's why you were silenced for a bit. Because obviously you're the mortal enemy of this being. They wouldn't want you to hear what they're gonna tell us.
Okay, and what about the insult
And
bit?
also,
That
the
I would
insult, but
argue
you
isn't even an
insulted them
insult.
first, Andros. You were
I didn't.
like,
It
you
insulted
kind
me
of did.
the moment walked in, and it called us all idiots like a second before I said what I said.
I called us idiots first. And we are idiots for what we did.
But
It was more than
Andros
obvious
respects
that.
you.
The
I
thing
think-
is,
Yeah, this is something that just turned up and just started insulting us, and you want me to respect it.
but that's such a minor thing. Your ego being
I mean,
hurt
yeah,
is
the
such a minor
insult is a minor
thing.
thing.
What's the issue is that you don't see what this whole thing that's happening right now is doing to the world. You don't. Yes, you might hate the gods. I don't fucking care about them either. But I can see how the balance being ruined is going to affect the world. Yes, I don't fucking like the Azepts and the Maladors per se. But
I would like to
if
point
we
out
have
that
only the bad
places-
ones,
No, I'm saying that I'd like to point out that the only place that isn't in chaos is where they aren't.
the only place that isn't in chaos is this island, which is already in chaos because of your own god. What are you on about? None of it is good. But right now the balance is ruined on the rest of the world. And we're the reason for it. And yes, you can just narrow-mindedly think that this island being safe is good enough, but that just means that you're a selfish human being. That means that you can't think
Okay.
past yourself.
Okay, 1 second. I think there's some confusion. I don't think I've said at one point we shouldn't solve the Lich situation if we have a way of solving it. It's obviously not a good thing. I just don't immediately blame everything that's happened on us opening a door that we had no way of knowing what was behind it. I mean,
We are
if
part
we
of the
decide to go
problem,
to-
not the problem.
If we, no, the way you're describing it is like we are the cause of it singly. If it's almost like,
No.
if you want to go back to mainland, are you sure you don't want to you could step on a pebble that could unleash an ancient evil that you had no idea about? That's your fault.
I feel like figuring out the cryptic and then bringing divine blood next to a lich is a bit different than stepping on a pebble.
All right,
per
guys,
se.
guys, can I
But-
please 1 second, please, because I feel like this conversation is bit going in circles. And the funny thing is, from my side here, you're both correct in your own ways. Like, yeah, Andros, you should care a bit more about actually being responsible for all this shit, because we did kind of make this really ideal situation happen. It happened. We did it. We have to accept some type of responsibility. And he also has a point. This guy did hurt him. Did call us, well, idiots. I
But-
don't really care much about that. But, you know, like, we shouldn't just trust him blindly. I do think
And we're
Andros
not
has a point
trusting
there
them
as well.
blindly. How are we trusting them blindly by trying to, be responsible for what we've done? How is any of that trusting us blindly? We're not following
I
his
think-
word.
I
I'm
think
not
the difference is-
currently.
I'm not claiming we bear no responsibility on whatsoever. I don't think we should just sit here, whining about how it's all our fault and not do anything about it. I think we should actually do something about it and just
not
accept,
about
we are
whining.
a small part of it.
It's
No,
just that.
I mean, if we're going to go to the mainland, it's just going to be like, woe is us, we caused all this, woe is us, etc. I'd rather, if we're going to go do something, let's go do something. It's in the past. Nobody can do about it now.
I like this
The-
a lot. I'm off the table.
The
I do,
whole-
yeah.
I like this a lot.
The whole issue here is not whether one person here is wrong or not. The whole issue is that I personally am not sure where we stand as a team. I don't feel comfortable basically continuing this because I don't know whether some of us are capable of basically accepting their actions and the consequences of these actions. And I'm also not sure whether, you're not following your own convictions, which we are not sure of.
I mean, you talk about.
I'm not
accepting
trusting
consequences.
an entity
I'm well
blindly.
aware.
I'm trying to ask you questions.
I mean, I think I understand the consequences more than most people in that I tried, to fight, my patron personally, and it resulted in a good portion of what's the town called? Roundnibbleup, essentially getting flattened. Because I decided to act out of it, thinking I'm well aware of the consequences. I just think we can't just sit here blaming ourselves for every little thing that happens. We can take part of the blame, but we need to actually do something about it.
But the
can't
thing is,
disagree.
we're
I have a
Rather
question
than
that I think
that.
will help answer Angsy's question. Andros, do you feel trapped in your pact with your patron?
I
Or
mean,
do you
I
feel
kind of am. Yeah, I'm not sure how else you would describe it.
And if you were given the choice to be released from that pact, would you take that option?
Well, that depends. I mean, I could technically do that by not doing what it says, but I would end up essentially powerless, and it would give the same power to somebody else who would do much worse. So it kind of depends on the context a bit.
So do you feel then that by holding that pact in place, you're protecting others from the potential danger that that pact could inflict, or that your god could?
But I mean, we saw that like within minutes, of somebody else getting it, it would ended up much worse.
Yeah, it would have. So that's why I'm asking: do you feel that by holding on to that pact, you're protecting others?
I probably wouldn't word it like that, but essentially, yes.
And then
Right.
one more question:
Okay.
your patron, if your patron tries to take over the world, would you assist it or fight it?
Sid leans in.
Well, I mean, you saw an example of when he tried to take over me and I fought it. I would imagine the same thing applies, just on a larger scale.
just please answer it's an easy yes or no question. We've seen a lot of things happen.
I mean, the obvious answer is no. As in, like, sorry, I'm trying to remember how you asked it. So, no, I wouldn't help it. Yeah, I wouldn't assist it.
Would you try and stop it?
I mean, I am kind of trying to stop it. Like, is what we're doing currently. Granted, I don't know his plans to take over the world, but you know, that's what we're currently doing.
I can't speak for the others at the table. But based on what I've seen and what you said here, that's enough for me. I trust you, Adros.
Well, I think I have one question for Anxi then, because you're probably the one with the most doubts right now. The question is, can you continue in this party? We have the same goal in mind, but we do have different convictions, maybe.
I think it really depends on the convictions. Because having the same goal and different convictions doesn't seem like something that would work, would it?
You know, different reasons, same solution.
Okay, yeah, fair. Sorry, wasn't following, I guess. Sid, I'm not trying to be against Andres. I'm trying to prove to myself that I wasn't an idiot for trusting him all this time.
No.
Because I've been his biggest protector. I let him kill a guy so he can, you know, keep his fucking god, you know, content. I've been basically trying to be.
And we're not doing that again, by the way.
Trying to excuse his. Well, yeah, I've been excusing his actions, and I want to make sure that I'm excusing the actions of someone that's not trying to ruin the world or the balance of the world. That's all I'm trying to do, and his answers have proven.
You saw what happened when. So, I really don't understand this. That I didn't just.
Dramatic pause.
I didn't do anything that didn't need to be done for the benefit of most people, if that made sense.
And that's why I let you kill a guy. I have to, like, I'm not trying to be against you. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm on the right path by believing in you, if that makes sense. Andres, I literally stood up to that creature when he told us that you can't be good and that you must know that you've been given these powers and you must have agreed to them, so you must be working with your patron. I stood up and told them that I believe that you're a good person that's trying to get rid of this entity. I wasn't doubting you. I wasn't trying to say that you're not who you are or who you've presented us. I was just trying to explain to myself that what I'm doing in trusting you is correct. Because sometimes you say things that are just that even if you think them, you can keep them to yourself and not anger entities that will probably kill you. Like, you don't have to respect these other gods. You don't have to respect anyone. But at least I want to know that you wouldn't hurt us in the process, if that makes any sense. I want to make sure that we would stand as a group and we will continue doing what we have been trying to do, or something that matters to everyone.
Yeah, or yourself there, buddy. Like,
I don't want to see you get killed. Like, you can't be angry with these creatures. Like, obviously they've abandoned this island and they've shown no goodness to the people here. And I understand that. But you gotta keep in mind that there are some things that are bigger than us. And while you
Literally.
might be... Yeah, and while
Guy
you
is
might get
fucking
affected in
huge.
the moment, you need to fight the battles that you can actually win sometimes. Like, I'm sorry if it seemed like I was trying to be against you. That's never been the case. But would it be possible, us all as a team, to at least try not to get in trouble for no good reason? Try to protect the rest of us? Because I would try to protect you guys at all costs. Would you do the same?
Oh yeah, I promise.
I would throw a rock at an old guy to save you, yes.
Don't throw rocks at old people.
But what if you were in danger? He might have had a knife.
All right. I think
If he was
jokes
trying to kill
aside-
me, you can.
guys, all right. Now I want to kind of circle back, right, to this great plan I just created. Save the world.
Before you do
And
that,
also,
Sid,
yeah.
I asked the question for everyone. Are you guys ready to protect the rest of the party at all costs? Even if it would hurt your ego?
Always.
I would, yes.
That's what I've been
no,
doing.
My ego. No, absolutely no. Of course.
Then let's be better than we have been. Go on, Sid. Tell us your plan.
Well, it's kind of what Andrew said earlier. Let's fucking do something about it. I say today we head to your master, wherever that may be, the continent, right? And let's just go there. Right?
It's actually
Right.
quite
no boats.
close.
No boats.
She warned me not to teleport. However, I don't really think I should follow her warning.
I'm not taking a boat.
Well,
I don't want to take a boat either. We
Wait,
kind of
what do you
can't.
do? Why?
I'll draw a little map to Cedric just to see where we are and where the continent is, and basically where we have to go. Be like, so you see,
Right.
see this?
So-
This is us, this little thing.
Oh, so that's why it's called an island. Right. There's. Oh, for fuck's sake. I fucking hate sea and water. Do we really have to take a boat? Or.
If we don't
well,
teleport,
it
yeah.
did say not teleport. I feel like we kind of should listen.
But I
Can
know
we
that
fly?
Cornellan's been teleporting ever since we freed the lich. It will take us some time flying.
Well, he did say we need to be better from today on, so. If we have to take a boat, we'll take a boat.
I don't think
do
we
that
can
for you
take a
guys.
boat.
I'll fucking do that for you guys.
It's not you I'm concerned about. Do you not remember how
fucking-
Andros lost his parents?
A boat? They got hit by a boat?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Were they swimming?
They were on a boat.
And then they got hit by a boat.
Probably.
I kind of just glare at Sid at this point.
I'm so sorry, Andros. That I understand why you have a dislike for boats. I'm myself a bit more worried about what's surrounding the boat. Boats themselves is just wood to me, but in your situation, I completely understand where you're coming from. Right. So, shall we pack our things then? Get going.
Yeah.
Gwen, prepare some meals for on the road, please.
Where are
Ah.
we going?
I mean, I certainly can. Yeah. By the sounds of it, you're heading off the island. How long's that gonna be?
Couple days. Maybe more. I don't know. I don't really perceive time that well.
Was there anything that you'd like me to
How long?
do while I'm gone? Because there's not really anything to do without you guys here.
I
Pray.
think just look after the workmen who are doing the work on the various rooms we've asked you to get arranged. Make sure they're fed. I think that's all we can ask you to do. Also,
Yeah,
the vineyard
also-
is full of beautiful grapes.
Oh.
Maybe you can take those into town and get those sold off, because there's going to be too much to consume before they go off. At least some of them need to be sold. Probably the majority.
I can certainly think of something to do with them. Yeah. Leave that to me. Maybe we can get some nice little passive income or something.
Whatever you think is best, I'll leave that in your hands.
Would I be alright to hire helping hands in the meantime while you're gone?
I'm sure.
Sid, if that's okay with you, you are Duke Grimscorn after all.
Well, you see, I'm a well-traveled man, and I know a lot of things about this world. And if I do understand correctly, grapes do make wine.
Yes, they do.
Should make some wine with those grapes, or attempt.
Well, we do indeed have a wine cellar in this building, so I can certainly try.
Fucking love this place. All right, well, Vineyard Grimscorn, near future. After we save the world, of course. Priorities at all. But I don't know, might be something you enjoy. If not, don't worry about it. Eat all the grapes for all I care, if that's your thing. But, could be a fun thing to do.
All right. Well, I'll get to that. I think it's probably better that you just buy a bunch of rations from town as you're heading over. You guys kind of eat a lot, and I wasn't expecting it, so I'm probably going to head into
We'll be
town
fine.
alongside yourselves, if that's all right.
Yeah, I think we should probably go see Terry before we leave the island.
Right. Dear old Terry.
Tell
Probably
him
on the
about
way.
the hoe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I completely forgot that guy. Oh, should have made a drawing of him. I mean, scribble. Also, Torin,
Andres,
I can write. I can write. And I hold up the piece of paper
I
again that
questioned it.
says safe.
in common.
Yeah, come on.
Andres, would you be able to teleport us to Terry?
Oh,
Yeah.
I said I need to go into town as well. Can we not just walk?
Yeah,
This is much
yeah,
quicker,
let's
Gwen.
walk.
Why
Come
do
on,
you
guys,
hate
let's go.
magic?
I don't, but didn't your master say something about losing limbs if you teleport? I don't.
How do you know about that? Get out of my brain.
You said it out loud to everyone.
You did kind of.
Oh,
I was sat right here the whole time.
she doesn't know what
Wait.
she's talking about. We did already teleport a bunch afterwards. We
did.
teleported to
Right,
town. Already.
Sure.
I have
but
all
we
my
also-
limbs.
We also had some lich kind of fucking broke out of the walls because we weren't
Well-
cautious enough.
Well, you
That
see,
was way
it's
after.
fine because my teleport magic comes from an evil god, not one of the good ones which are fighting currently.
See, he's cooking.
I vote we walk. Sorry, Andros, no offense. Just reasons. Besides,
But we
guys, like I
literally-
said, bit of walking is good for you. God, you costers are all the same. Bit of fucking physical stuff for you all out. Come on, it's fine. You
Okay,
don't
God.
always need to solve
woke.
everything with spells. Oh, magic. This is why I don't do magic. Gets you lazy.
I'm with you here, Cedric. We just like to go the good old stabby, you know. Maybe
Stab,
sometimes a few
stabbing,
more
you mean?
stabs, but
Steps.
maybe more than one slash. But yeah.
No.
And
Paces,
just a reminder.
steps, not slashes, not stabs. We're stepping, we're walking. We're not gonna. Also, don't pick up any rocks on the way.
Okay. Okay, how about
You-
this? If you guys want to start walking, I will teleport there after 7 hours or so, because we need to wait for the orb to cool down still.
I can come
Alright,
with you.
well, you guys are so lazy. Yeah, alright.
Well,
Well,
it's
Gwen-
just, we want to be able to teleport back, presumably, unless you want to walk back from
Yeah.
the mainland.
Mhm.
Fine, fine.
I'm going to
Less
join the
composure.
walkers because a little bit more walking in nature is always going to be good for my spirit.
See, that's my druidic friend right there. He gets it. Bit of nature's good for you. Alright, Gwen, let's do this. Come on. Let's leave these spellcasters behind.
Can you at some point respond to my sending spell so I know whether I want to be walking or not?
Oh, let me respond to it right now.
It's like, based on what's happened, I see no reason to be scared of a teleport to fucking Settleton. We literally did that. Way after the Lich was freed. No, not way after.
I know Angsa thinks that. It's just not what Sid thinks.
What's
Yeah,
the?
understand.
If it goes wrong, like, you might be...
Sorry, I just need to ask. What's the name of that kind of contract where you waive your rights?
An NDA?
No, as in
Yeah.
sort of like.
A waiver.
Yeah, thank you.
or
Okay.
Waiver?
waiver.
What are you responding with? I'm concerned.
The way I say it, like, you use the teleport, you might lose a limb, or you might gain an extra one. So it's like 50-50.
I mean, have you already seen what I look as a changeling? I don't really care about my limbs.
I mean, that's a good point. As a changeling, couldn't you just, like, grow it back?
Hmm. I've been
Feces-
just informed that. Sorry?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Maybe we wait 7 hours and then all of us woke. I've been just informed that teleporting might be a bit scary right now because magic services are giving everyone a waiver to sign before they teleport. And there's been some nasty stories spreading about it.
Oh,
There
that
we
just sounds
go.
Huh?
paranoia.
Guys, let's just fucking walk.
I mean, we're gonna have to teleport to the mainland anyway. There's no other way
like
of
this
us
is
getting
real
there.
life, and we actually have to go
But
walk.
that's
We can skip
but that's
time.
fine,
It's
it's-
fine.
But you don't get it, dude. It's fine for like doing it to Settleton. It's all right. But like, we can't use a boat to go to the fucking mainland. We literally have someone that can't. How do you deal with trauma like this?
Cardboard won't.
We'll
Well,
find
yeah,
a
sure.
therapist along the way. We have a little session.
Okay.
Okay. No, all right. Sure. But then that's not okay. But then that's. And I'm saying this a bit above the table, right? It's something that we'll have to figure out. Yes, but that also doesn't mean that everyone has to teleport. It definitely comes across right now that we should be as safe as possible and not teleport when we can. But Andros could teleport across, or whoever needs to teleport
How?
him across.
You can
Well, I mean,
think about
I
it.
guess I could use my book sending to have you describe the teleportation circle either side or something.
Ooh, and then roll the dice, see what happens. Yes.
Okay. Then wait 7 hours for the orb to stop being hot and then walk.
Okay.
Everyone fine with that?
I'm
Yeah,
half
good to me.
tempted
Yeah,
to
okay.
teleport just to show
I am-
everyone it's fine.
I am
but
all
okay.
for working as a team. Even though if it means I just stand in a portal.
I mean, see, if you are doing that regardless, we can just start walking.
I mean, at the point we could just send Torin through a teleport just to check.
No, we're not doing that.
No.
You may not know this, Andros, but I went through a wall of fog not knowing what the hell it was, and I nearly died. And you expect me to go and get teleported to a place by myself this time?
Yes.
Well, let's do it. No, I'm not going.
All right.
I don't. I trust teleportation, but I don't trust your magical friend, Anders. I nearly killed your magical friend, and I'm sorry for that.
No.
I mean,
Who?
we could always use that weird fairy creature, fey creature that Vader summons with all the extra limbs. They will miss it.
Whoa! Come on, dude.
And the pet.
Well, you have the right amount of limbs, all right? You're not included in this categorization.
Yeah, but it's
Wait,
my
Cedric,
fey
don't you have a dragon?
Hey, he also has the right amount of limbs. Stop this, all right? Only uneven limbed creatures is what I'm talking about right here, okay? It's okay, Tissel. It's alright. Don't listen to it.
Do we send Zinni's magical mouse, Cheese, into the teleporter?
I'm pretty
Alright,
sure
okay.
Cheese is dead. He only lives like a minute or an hour or something.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
can,
so
I,
cool.
I can fly pretty quick. So why don't you guys go ahead, walk in, and then I'll grab the orb and I'll fly out and meet you.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Split the party!
Whoa.
Let's go!
Bet it will be fine.
Well, it won't be splitting the party. We'll just be losing one player. We're just having -1 less player.
Not splitting the party!
This is a valuable.
It should be
lesson here,
fine, but we
Thorin.
do need to work out what we're doing to get over the ocean, though.
It's all or
I think
nothing.
that's more scarier, yeah.
Alright. I'd love to have another long conversation about this, guys, but I think I'm just gonna head out and start walking. My legs are itching. I've been sitting here
Spoke for
scribbling all morning.
10 minutes, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Ugh.
It's a lot of words.
We need to think before we act, usually. That's how we avoid doing
Oh.
stupid
Yeah, I mean-
shit.
Bullshit.
Okay,
Do you
so who's
remember
walking
how
out?
we freed the Lich?
Alright, that's different. Okay.
I think all of us.
Yeah, I'm have a little talk. Basically, what's happening is, I talked to Gwen and I'm just telling her, let's head out and we start preparing.
Okay. The group all
So
heads
is everybody
out.
leaving except me?
So are we
Wasn't
confirming
that
that's
the
just
idea?
that's just Baylor going?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that's the plan we're sticking with.
Yeah, that makes sense. You
I
shouldn't
think
have to
so.
wait too long to catch up to us.
Okay. I was half thinking maybe it'd be better to go as a two of, but because going by yourself can be a bit dangerous.
We're going.
I'm gonna fly.
Is it right?
so-
All right. It's just me, or has the VC been a bit laggy today for everyone?
It has
It's
been a
been
little
bit
bit.
late.
Let me change the area.
next time this happens, it's like preemptively just say like, hey, switch that
I
shit.
can't see Sid no more. His Discord's gone.
I'm here.
Okay. Hopefully that's fixed it, though we won't know. Anyways. You guys head among the forest, along the road to Edgewood.
Edgewood?
Sorry,
Settleton.
Settleton. A couple hours later, Baylor follows suit in his wild shape form. What will you be wild shaping into, Baylor?
I don't know if D&D has the same rules as real world, but a peregrine falcon.
Fuck yes. Fast as fuck, boy. It's definitely faster than all the mundane creatures, that's for sure, but
What? Fast as fuck, boy.
probably not going to be as fast as a dragon, you know? Actually, maybe it will be. Who knows?
Just don't encounter any dragons, okay? Just avoid those.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, they just won't be any dragons.
It's just dungeons flat.
Which we've not been very good at avoiding. Yeah.
Okay. I will say that with you guys heading out, Baylor's probably actually going to reach Settleton before you guys, or at the very least, like close to around the same time. So you all sit down, Gwen included, and land in Settleton.
What's the time?
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi.
Who do you want to have the orb? Are you keeping it for yourself, Baylor?
I don't know how it works, so I'll hand it to Andros.
Yeah, I think it's only me and who knows it to actually activate it. So
Okay. Well, hand the orb back, and you arrive. It's like late evening by the time that you reach Settleton. There's a general sort of like hubbub around the town square, people walking around. It's sort of around the end of the working day. Walking to and fro, but there is one location, I believe, where you're bound.
yeah, because we're straight to Terry's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You head on over to Terry's, and what the fuck is the butler's name?
I don't think we would have remembered his name anyway.
No, but I would have remembered. Fuck, what? Norden, that's it.
I had it written.
You guys knock on the door, and Norden answers. Ah, Wayward Wanderers. Come on in. Terry's been eagerly awaiting your return. You're led inside the house, up the stairs through the hallway, and into Termith Harsberg's study. Well, Wayward Wanderers. Come and tell me the good news. I've heard a little bit about it myself already.
What have you heard?
Little bits of this and that, but I'd like to hear it from the horse's mouth themselves. How about you tell me, what on earth did y'all get up to?
What can I present to him like the brain of the brood mother that I kind of carved out a bit of. I just said to him that's what were you gonna say, Andres?
I mean, I can, yeah. I mean, you can show him, but I can use Mage Image to show him as well. That's
Yeah.
easier.
If I remember correctly, we took the whole damn head.
Mm.
In the end.
The moment you take out this just sort of like handful of brains, he's like, "Good God, please hold on! Don't put it on my desk. Come on, this is just fine wood. Come on, just put it back where you got it. How about you just tell me which words?"
It's just like very, very slimy as I pick it out from my hand, like it's just oozing out my hand still.
So I cast Major Image to show the room where we fought the Broodmother and the Broodmother itself.
Now that is a nasty thing. Where did you meet this confounded creature?
Inside the tunnels at the bottom of the hole.
I'm sorry, what? Tunnels in the hole?
Center of the hole. Tunnel made of flesh. Creatures inside the tunnel as well. We had to fight one of those. Quickly dispatched of that. And what we assume is the center of these tunnels is where we found the room with the brood mother.
Now that is disgusting.
Yeah.
Was it just a mindless beast, or did it have some kind of
Oh.
intelligence?
Definitely had intelligence. From what we could garner, the brood mother was responsible for spawning the various monsters inside the hole. And he wanted to.
Can I use the major image to recreate the sound of it talking?
Absolutely.
That's better.
I do that.
Well, as you can see there, it was talking to us. Definitely intelligent.
This is just lighting my brain on fire. May you all have some kind of inkling as to what this might be? Or what this could have been referenced to before?
Well, it's in a big hole that certainly looks like a crater, so it could be something you could have landed here.
So I remember reading and giving to yourselves not too long ago a little story that talked about a ruby streak painted across the sky. Head towards this island. Now we have a large crater, something buried deep at the center of it, and something very fleshy in color. How'd y'all get past the Watchers? They're damn annoying.
Oh, just kind of asked nicely.
Just talk to them.
Well, there's got to be more to it than that. I asked nicely and I flashed a bunch of cash. I didn't get nowhere.
We just gotta convince them we're quite capable, which we are.
I have no doubt about that.
And they still
Wait.
didn't believe.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't say they'd help us, they just wouldn't stop us, and then we just flew in.
That sounds more like it. All right. Okay, well, I understand that. And have y'all touched base with anyone that was there? Anything that's happened since?
Yeah, I actually talked to them via the weird magic stone thingies.
Oh?
That's my brain, dude.
Right. I always mixed them up. Sorry.
I sent I messaged the guy telepathically and their captain, sorry, and they did say that they had an incursion, but evasion, whatever. But it was way less than what they used to have, and they've managed to deal with it. And they've also sent people in to see what's happening.
Yep, so we did a good thing. Yeah.
Well, I got me a feeling that since this brood mother's been dispatched, well, we're not going to be seeing any more monsters coming out of that dang hole no more.
If it was
Bullshit.
the only one of its kind, yeah.
And we should I kind of like whisper in Cedric's ear, or it's like, should we not tell him about the other area that we didn't go into?
What was that?
I said, should we have not told him about
Right.
the other entrance that we could have gone to, but we just didn't bother going to?
I mean, that's true. I think Torin here has something to tell you.
You see, Terry, we might have killed something that was causing a lot of problems in the hole and from the attack, but we didn't necessarily go to all of the places of that area of the hole. There was two sides to the coin here. There was the left side and the right side, and we kind of just winged it and went to the right side, and dare I say maybe we got lucky that it was the right one and the right thing that we killed.
Just to clarify, there were some side passages which were noticeably smaller, branching off to the sides. We didn't go down because we scouted and didn't seem to be worthwhile going down.
I've also been in contact with my druid circle and been told that there is definitely a sense of I don't remember what the word was you used, Dax, but
Less of a malefic presence.
there we go. There's less of a malefic presence on the island after we've killed the brood mother.
Interesting. It's a druid circle. That's mighty interesting. They're able to just feel that stuff outright straight away?
Yeah. Very connected with the nature of the island.
Interesting. I'd love to speak to them sometime.
Yeah, they're quite cool. They're not actually in a circle though.
Right. Thanks, Sid. Good looking at.
Just painting a picture.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Well, it's about as good a report as I can get from any. If, best case scenario, the hole is now uninhabited by creatures at all, maybe the Watchers would be more willing to let people go in and take a look around. Something I'd be mighty interested in doing. You know, I think I might head up there myself in a couple days. See if I can grease those palms of that weighing dude.
Take some protection with you just in case.
Oh, I always do. Don't you worry about me.
Yeah, and
What can
avoid
we do?
like weird little things on the floor that like creep up your legs and consume you entirely. Just,
Oh, the oozes? Yeah, them nasty things, I remember.
you
We
know,
actually
right?
we know of a really good group of adventurers who would jump at the opportunity.
Oh, and who's that?
We do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the trouble doors.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Great team. Very helpful.
They're alright. They're alright.
Y'all know where I can
mean-
find them?
No idea.
I kind of do.
Oh.
Anxie, would you be a darling? Give them a heads up for me. Send them my way.
I will check if they're interested to do some jobs for you, Terry.
You want to send that sending now? Because I'm sure Jay would love to respond to it in real time. In the meantime, while y'all do that, I have your next commission in mind. Though, again, this one doesn't have any kind of time limit on it. I know that y'all will probably be doing stuff for yourself, and especially making sure to splash some of the cash that you earned off of this job. But I'm going to pull out the big guns this time. This is something that I think that only a mighty proven group of adventurers can be doing. Something I stood on the precipice of and realized that I'm not best suited for the job. Sound like something y'all will be up to?
I mean, we can certainly hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what what the proposal is.
We do have some personal business that we need to take care of, but I think we're always up for.
Oh yeah, I'm not putting you under any kind of big time constraints. This island's gonna be here a long time. Ain't no rush to get it all done straight away. Well, what I'd like for you all to do is carry on with the job that I've not been able to finish myself. I want y'all to fully, and I mean fully, explore all the extent of Frostbluff and what it might have. Obviously, you know I found this dang old stone sword right at the top of it among its peaks. But there are all little nooks and crannies and crevices I wasn't able to peruse down myself just because of my not so athletic build, shall we say. What I do say, though, and I know y'all are free to peruse this of your own volition and at your own pace and however you wish, but I'd recommend having some expertise alongside you. Some people that know the terrain well, know just how badly the temperatures can rack your body. I have a group in mind you might even want to take up and ask to join you on this expedition. I trust them.
The same one you used last time.
It is indeed. Handy dandy group called the Mage Slayers. I used them to climb up to the top of Frostbluff last time. You tell them I sort the payment for you if you do choose to use them. Obviously, you're free to not use them if you want. I think it'd be best for you, though, because the more the merrier, and I don't want my best boys dying. So what you say?
Is this something that has to happen in the very near future?
No, not even close. At your leisure. I've obviously got a lot of stuff to pour over, a lot of people to talk to. I want to go investigate the hole for myself. You do this in your own time. Get back to me when you're done.
I'm pretty sure the Mage Slayers will be alright by the time we get there. You know, we've got a bit of time.
Now, by chance, do you know any quick way to the mainland that doesn't involve a boat?
I think got teleportation services all over Dragon's Rest.
We've been told that teleportation right now is quite dangerous.
Huh?
Some, nasty stories about rumors about people not arriving where they should, and maybe some of them arriving dead.
Why is that happening? Surely just got to be a dodgy mage or two.
I think it might be related to what's happening on the continent right now. Well, on the rest of the world.
What's happening?
You don't know?
What are y'all talking
How
about?
the fuck would you know? So, the Azepts have kind of disappeared.
Huh?
Right now, because they're busy, so everyone's freaking the fuck out. Resurrection spells ain't working, so that's kind of dangerous right now as well. And teleportation apparently is influenced by it as well.
What in the ever-loving fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Should we tell him about the Mitch in the basement?
Resurrection magic gone? ASAP? MIA? What? Huh?
You need some time to wrap your head around it, I know.
I need to go contact some people.
It's kind of, we kind of caused it, partially.
You what?
Well, maybe you don't tell our boss that in such manner, you know.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, but you're the one who's like saying we should take responsibility for it.
Oh yeah, we partially caused it.
What in the hell did you two do?
So, well, it's not just us two, but
us two.
There was a lich in the basement, and yeah, that's what they're fighting.
There was a lich in your basement.
Yes.
And now the gods aren't here.
They're busy fighting it, yeah. Well, the lich in our basement seems to be the, you've heard of him, Linnaeus, Grimscorn. That guy turned himself into a lich. Yeah, way.
I didn't think there were any truth to them ill rumors. Linnaeus all just up and died and rotted away, and people just took the mansion.
Oh, the rotted away part is probably correct.
Yeah. More like turned himself into a lich and waited for some idiots to decipher his cryptics. Which we did. And then we basically freed him. He saw our little cleric and was like, "Ooh, your blood smells delicious. Gimme." Got it. And now he's fighting the gods.
Hold on. Linnaeus wanted some cleric blood?
Divine blood, yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah,
and he stands up and starts thumbing through some books on his bookshelf. And starts like flicking through things. I don't think that made no damn sense. Hold on. And he pulls out a book and starts like flicking through it. Linnaeus wanted cleric's blood.
Because he hated gods.
The time in which Linnaeus lived, clerics didn't even exist.
Oh, he didn't necessarily want the cleric's blood. Let me just bring some context into that, and I give him to read the cryptic.
Yes, the gods. Life of others is blood. It's key. Only those who are never arrive are welcome. First of all, that's a banger line, but yeah, I mean, so Linnaeus wanted to become a god. That much is obvious. He was waiting for some kind of divine blood, which in the time that he lived didn't exist. So he locked himself away in some kind of, I'm assuming, suspended animation, so he wasn't disappearing. And put a lock on the door that could only be opened by some kind of divine blood. And y'all just gave it to him?
Oh, we didn't exactly
no.
give it to him per se. Like, he kind of like killed Sid, or sorry, he wounded Sid and then like walked over to Zinni. We couldn't really stop him. We did try.
You see him sort of like thinking things over and looking very pensive and worried. How many other people you told about this?
There's the weird angel guy who turned up the other day.
Oh yeah, third spawn to the divine providence of Aaron.
Triumphidus himself came to this island?
Yes, visited us, spoke with us, almost killed Andros.
Yeah, what fucking name is that, by the way? Who comes up with that shit?
Triumphidus. It comes because he's the third ever creation of the god Aaron.
Yeah.
You say that like that makes sense.
Yeah, because it does.
Terry, keep in mind, they have no idea what gods are.
Fair enough. Triumphidus came to this island to speak, I'm assuming, to figure out what the fuck happened.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, and you didn't want to get me involved? I would have loved to speak to that motherfucker. Fuck.
Well, we didn't know he would come, would we?
Yeah, I mean, he was there like a day before we turned up, talking to Gwen for quite a bit.
Which is a bit weird when you think about it. Like, this is some godly being, but he doesn't know when we arrive back. Something to think about.
It's not that weird. All the divine beings have had some sort of innate fascination with mortal beings.
He's a bit of a jerk, though.
Yeah, it's not too uncommon. It's been written in plenty of folklore about angels and planetars and solar beings coming down and enjoying living small lives among the mortal people here. Even having children and siren offspring.
Really?
Yeah. When you think about it, we're all different kind of creations from the gods that made them, but we're like very different from them. So I'm sure to some we're disgusting to them. I'm sure to others we're exotic and new and interesting.
I see.
God damn. This is monumental. I can't believe that y'all stumbled into my lap. I'm so glad I can employ you guys. Good lord. You guys show up and suddenly everything starts fitting into place. Well, and you do cause probably one of the greatest calamities of our lifetimes, but that aside, we've still made some great progress aside of that.
I'm so glad you can see some positives in all that.
I mean, you kind of have to. Mainly also because I don't know. I mean, if resurrection magic is down, that means that the Aesop's presence is completely removed from this world, which potentially means that there's even more dangerous things. Who knows what kind of dangerous monsters the gods locked away some time ago that now is free to leave whatever prison it might have been locked into.
Well, I mean, silver lining to this is this island is pretty unaffected.
That's one of the most monumental things of all. This one island that's usually been nothing but chaos is now suddenly calm in comparison. Jeez, I need to talk to a few people. Well, Norden. Norden comes into the room and starts like plonking on the desk several very heavy bags of coins. And each of you have 2,000 gold each. This is your payment for
It's alright.
We're gonna assume resolving the whole, because all roads do point to that, but even if it wasn't totally resolved, gonna take this back from you or nothing. What you did was unbelievable, and the kind of knowledge you've given me is the kind that the Watchers may never allow me to ever have. Thank you, and more payments waiting for whenever you go and investigate whatever's left of Frostbluff.
Do you mind if I can just point towards the cabinet with the magic ink in?
Oh yeah, of course. Go take some. No problem.
Terry, do you still want the broodmother's brain at all for anything, or
Not at all.
I mean,
I
sure,
don't know,
it might have some magical.
True, but that shit's
Some magical
nasty.
power.
I know that's the kind of stuff that y'all dabbling with in Iron Feather, but like I ain't about all that here. I'm just looking to figure out what's happening. I'm not looking into getting into biology this late in
You'll be
life.
carrying it around the whole
Yeah.
time.
I mean, to be fair though, like obviously
Yeah.
not the brain, but like we do have the entire head. It would make a very interesting mantelpiece.
Let me see what it looks like.
I kind of like reach out and it's like squelchy.
No, not you.
Is
The
that
the head that he's got.
No, we didn't talk about that.
Which one of you is pulling out the head of the broodmother?
I think Torrin's got it, hasn't he?
I mean, I'll take the head out. No, because
I
my
thought
hand is
Sid
already-
chopped it off.
No, it was me. I chopped it off. I think. Yeah, it was me.
I know you scooped out the
wrong?
brain.
No, he carved away at the
I
head.
carved off the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, because my hand is already like covered in like the juices at the moment. I'm kind of like, again, like trying to rummage to try and find it, and then I finally take it out, and it's now drenched.
That is
Think
the
about it,
most
if you take that to
disgusting,
the-
nasty thing. Ugh.
Hold on, pretend this
Think-
is like
think about
pretend this is like the brain.
You think
Like-
about it, Terry. If you take that to the guards of the hall, they might reward you for it.
I ain't interested in no damn reward. That's just nasty. I started stinking. Put that back in your bag, boy. Ugh. Good lord.
Like as I kind of put it back into my pocket, the slime kind of sticks to the brain and like squelches back into my pocket.
I do just like look at her and like, how did you fit that in your pocket?
I have deep pockets.
Well, like I said, I got some friends to catch up with, and y'all have got your next job from me. Good job, genuinely. Like, getting into the hole, let alone finding your way down a pit at the very bottom. Something no person's ever been able to do before.
That's surprising to be honest. We could have just walked in.
Real.
True and real.
You know, Terry, I already spoke a bit with our friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a friend of mine. We'll try to speak with his group about it, and I think they might be interested in helping you. So once I get the confirmation, I can contact you as well.
I just send them my way. If they've got your vouch, I'm perfectly happy to take them for an expedition into the hole. Should it be empty?
Sounds lovely.
Just be warned, they do have troubles with doors.
Well, that's why I'm
Just a
taking them
note.
to a big ass crater in the middle of the open wilds. What? Thank you kindly. Now, y'all and your stinking brains need to get out of here. I got some people to contact. And you see as he reaches into a drawer and pulls out a couple magic items.
I can do that on my own.
If you'll come this way, wayward wanderers. Norden at the back of the room opens the door and sort of leads you out. Find yourself back outside in Settleton.
I think we should probably keep that a secret from everyone else, that we caused the whole calamity outside of the island.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Terry won't. Terry and his. I'm sure Terry won't say anything about it to other people.
Probably, but we better not say it to more people.
You sure? I was
Agree-
planning on
agreed.
putting on a t-shirt.
Dude, you don't have to do that. Like,
I will just qualify that was a joke. I'm not actually getting a t-shirt made. Like, confessing to that.
Yeah, it'd be too small for you, Andrews.
Well, I mean, if I was getting a t-shirt made, I'd make one fit.
You know, owning up to something doesn't mean you have to tell the world about it.
No, I figured Terry might be interested.
He
obviously
was,
so
obviously.
I figured, like, there's no real harm in telling him either.
No, I agree, but maybe we should keep ourselves from not telling anyone
And
else.
Angie just sees me, like, walking towards, like, a random person on the street.
And I cast
Also-
suggestion on him immediately.
We don't need to be
And I
casting
suggest-
suggestion on each other all the time.
May I suggest suggestion?
Anyway, so did we want to head Dragon's Rest then? This seemed like that's going to be the best way to get to mainland.
Well, with a potential voyage to Rasdelin on the horizon, and further context of potentially one of the greatest calamities that Zemia has ever seen finally presented to you, I think this is where we will bring tonight's session to a close.
Totally saw that coming.
Mm.
Predicted it,
Mhm,
guys.
yep.
Yeah. God, I'm so good at that.
Thought
I
you were
think- I-
about to say.
I
Sorry,
think
go-
I was gonna say no. I was thinking it was it's probably because you cast suggestion on Dax.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say, so with all these things that are gonna be happening, guys, I feel like we should take at least 2 weeks break. And I was gonna say, we can go to front.
Yeah.
I
Nah.
just pat on myself.
Nice.
I mean, he's the one that was like, yo, maybe you should go see your master, so. Better have to prepare, you bitch.